Good morning and welcome to the 8:15 Daily Operations Weather Brief. This morning we are seeing some very nice weather once again across the local area with some fall-like temperatures similar to yesterday's and making yet another appearance, and that is along with some light winds and some progressively clearing skies. And that does look to be the dominant trend as we move throughout the day today. But overall, these nice conditions should make for a comfortable afternoon as we move into the weekend ahead with increasing temperatures. Now, looking at this morning's surface analysis chart, we do have a high pressure region sitting just off the northeast coast. That's continuing to bring some onshore breezes along with some cooler temperatures and lingering clouds, although we can expect those to be on the gradual decline throughout the day. And as for today, we are anticipating that this high pressure system will drift southeast, and that will work to keep our dry conditions going with our temperatures coming in close to what we saw yesterday. And tonight we'll see calm winds with mostly clear skies with lows dropping back into the mid 50s. And then Saturday comes along, and quite nice weather is anticipated once again with that high pressure settling just south of the area and sticking around just off the coast, and that should keep those dry, comfortable conditions once again going straight through the weekend with our temperatures expected to be climbing up through the mid and upper 70s. So a nice few days ahead. As for our current weather observations here on base, we do see a few clouds at 4,000 feet with a scattered layer of clouds at 25,000 feet, and we do have currently unrestricted visibility with our winds out of the north-northwest at about 5 knots and our temperatures coming in at 55 degrees with a relative humidity of 80%. Bringing up this morning's satellite imagery, we can see once that daylight filter comes through here, we can see that low-level cloud cover just offshore, giving us that view at 4,000, and then aloft moving from the west towards the east, we can see that scattered upper level cloud cover, in which is near or above 25,000 feet. And generally, we can see some of those low level clouds starting to erode, and then more so some sea breeze situations as far as some lines of cumulus kind of popping up there, although those do not look to be very dominant at the moment. And that leads us to today's model run, in which this is the HER high-resolution model on a 24-hour loop. And we can see that we are modeled to remain dry with no reflectivity even coming near the local area, as that high pressure kind of sits directly over the northeast and continues to control our overall weather for today. And that leads us then to the 24-hour forecast, in which we see those scattered clouds early this morning and generally decreasing throughout the day until when we see few clouds in the overnight hours and continued clearing in the early overnight, that is, to early morning hours when we have a chance of seeing some more so totally clear skies. And for today, our temperatures do look to climb to the near 70 range and look to fall into the mid 50s for tonight. As for our winds, they do remain light and are anticipated to continue on the decline throughout the day until they become more so light and variable, as we'll see some wind shifts in the overnight hours and early morning of tomorrow. And for our risk chart, we have no color on the board, greens across the board with no real weather-related concerns for today. Looking at the next couple of days, on Saturday we can anticipate mostly sunny conditions and a high of 73. Saturday night we can anticipate mostly clear with a low of 56, and then Sunday back to the mostly sunny and a high of 74. So very nice weekend forecasted ahead with some nice coming into fall weather like conditions. So that is going to conclude the morning weather brief. I'll be back at 10 o'clock with the 7-day outlook. Hope everyone has a great day.